it's me, Ryan. Today we're watching Animations. I am back. For 2 months, I have been on burnout. So that's why.
Cause of school.
And I lost the laptop. But we're back.
That was an extra 3 months, so it's 5 months. 5.
Okay.
Look at my new dance skills.
We're watching Animations again.
Yes.
Excuse me, are you Nations? Nope.
Well, we're reacting to another video.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and I have upwards of 6 subscribers, which means instead of getting a real job, I make internet videos. My mom is probably so proud of me. Since I have a following, that means that on the very rare occasions when I step outside, sometimes other people spot me in the wild.
I'm sorry, Pauline.
What are you doing? I just said 5 seconds ago.
I make internet
And look
videos.
at this. Give him the cheeks. Give him the cheeks. He's thick.
Give him
Animations. Animations. Pajamas. Now what? Can follow me on Twitter.
My website. I made a game. Oh, secret revealed.
My time, I can't see it because of the face cam.
Yeah.
And introducing pajamas because I can literally know it's because it's right there.
Ooh, give him the cheeks though.
Which is
My mom is probably so proud of me. Since I have a following, that means that on the very rare occasions when I step outside, sometimes other people spot me in the wild and have the audacity to come talk to me like we're equals or something. Did I say that out loud? What I meant to say was, sometimes other people spot me in the wild, and it makes me uncomfortable because I'm a little shy. Don't hesitate to say hi if you ever do see me, though. I'm learning to break out of my shell, and I love meeting you guys. Then when I go back home, I crawl back into my shell. Now, it's gonna be hard to tell a story about people recognizing me without sounding egotistic. But rest assured, I am a humble person. Like, I am so incredibly humble. I'm way more humble than you. I'm the most humble person there's ever been. With that in mind, let's get on to the stories. First time I ever got recognized.
the last video that I watched was like 2 or 3 months ago. That was superheroes.
Yeah.
And you fought Kron. You're not humble.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not humble.
Was at a trampoline park.
I remember
As I was
her.
jumping around, this kid walked over to me and asked, "Are you Nations?" Yes. I'm not crying, you are. I like your videos.
No,
I was so shocked because unless a person catches me, I definitely hide the fact that I do YouTube because I'm embarrassed that I never got a real job and that I'm a college dropout. So whenever people ask me what I do for a living, I timidly say, "Yeah, I'm an animator." However, my family definitely does not feel the same. Every chance they get, they're like, "He's a famous YouTuber. He's got over 2 million subscribers, and he makes a lot of money." To people I barely know, which obviously I don't like because I hate bragging and I don't want this person I just met knowing that I dropped out of college for internet views. For instance, one time my family was at an Olive Garden. Olive Garden, and the waiter asked, "Shouldn't you be in school?" Haha, no.
Stop
What, is it a day off? Well, I don't go to school because I'm working. What do you do for work? I'm an animator. Anyway, what kind of animator? Like, bro, stop grilling me and go get me some breadsticks. And this whole time, my mom is just using all her restraint to not expose me. But for the first time ever, she kept her mouth shut. I was safe.
Finally.
That time. But here's a time my family wasn't so considerate. I was taking Bo for a walk with my brother Brody and his wife Jen, and I was looking crusty that evening. It was a messy hair and sweatpants kind of day. For the 5th day in a row. Anyway, we had a nice walk and stopped at a playground and started casually chatting and swinging. Just as I was thinking about telling Bo to go down the slide, one of the kids says, "Are any of you guys YouTubers?"
No.
Look, I didn't want to get caught, especially since I was looking crusty, okay? Are you sure? We heard someone say the name Bryson. That's weird. At this moment, Brody and Jen couldn't hold it in anymore, and they yelled, "That's Bryson from Nations! Get him!" Two boys rushed me and started bombarding me with questions. "So how old are you? Where do you live? Can I come to your house? What's your social security number?"
What?
Then the older boy very powerfully says, "I want to be in a video." He didn't ask by saying, "Can I be in a video?" He demanded it. "You've got some dang nerve, kid." But I guess it worked because he's in a video now. This other time, I was at a dim sum restaurant with my family, and while I'm chowing down on dumplings like a pig, a boy at the table in front of us noticed me. He asked if I was Haminations, but like a true crusty celebrity, I was elegantly inhaling a pork bun, so I didn't hear. But suddenly I hear Brody say,
Yup, that's Emanations.
"He exposed me again!" The boy screamed, "I met a YouTuber?" And I'm just sitting there with my mouth full like an idiot. Oh, can't let that go to waste.
Okay, no.
I went to take a picture with him, but the boy was afraid to get close to me. "Don't worry, kid, I'm just a normal guy." Anyways, wanna buy some? But the boy was afraid to get close to me. I went to...
Ryan, can I get some room to sit on the chair?
Can't let that go to waste.
Look at that. That guy looks like the mouth of the ham.
Yeah. Now move.
I went to take a picture with him, but the boy was afraid to get close to me. "Don't worry, kid, I'm just a normal guy. Anyways, wanna buy some drugs?"
No, you can't do that. No, you can't.
New shirts, new pins, new
I know what I'm gonna say.
every pearl though. Look at them. Buy some drugs. Perhaps buy some merch. Guy. Anyways, wanna buy some drugs? Perhaps buy some merch. For real though, look at the new merch.
Why?
New shirts,
Why
new
did you
pins, new
just-
plushies.
Why did you just
Every
do
purchase
that?
supports the channel directly, so please consider buying something if you're a fan. I mean, look at these plushies, bro! We've got more merch coming down the pipeline that I'm insanely excited for. So stay tuned. There's the link in the
I
description.
want that squishy. It's gonna be a squishy. It's definitely
No,
a
but
squishy.
for real, it's always interesting to meet a fan that's too nervous to even shake my hand. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you. I've seen you beat people up in your videos, though. Look.
That's just. Oh my god.
That's all behind me. I have conquered my violent tendencies.
Yeah,
Now,
I told
I'm
you you
creating my
didn't take
meaning
my vlog.
and living my truth. Oh, okay. Smile for the picture.
Oh my god.
Creepy.
Okay, bye now.
Bye now.
It was a fun experience, even though I didn't give Brody permission to expose me. But don't worry, Brody. I forgive you.
Oh my god.
Another time, a girl recognized me at a
Looks like
convention and she
someone I know
screamed at me so loud I almost fell over out of fear. But she was nice. Also, a young boy there told me I needed to upload more. It hurt, but it was also true. We're working on it, kid. This next story took place in the Harry Potter theme park in Florida on the Hogwarts Express. A grown man
It only took a month to finish that. Wait.
only fanboying about Harry Potter.
You wanna watch the other video next?
No. Yeah. Shut up.
I know. I'm very cool. When I take
really
girls
have
back
to-
to my place and show them my Lego Harry Potter collection, they practically throw themselves at me. I can barely keep the ladies at bay. Take me now, Bryson.
But in reality, Bryson was and had always been alone. He thought that lying to his audience and showing make-believe scenarios of his fabricated
God.
romantic escapades would fill the hole in his heart. But he sat there feeling emptier than ever. He checked his phone, hoping for a distraction from his sad reality, only to see the text message thread between him and his crush. He had sent hundreds of desperate messages to her. She had not responded to a single one. No amount of lying or fantasizing could stop these facts. The miserable reality of the situation hit him like a ton of bricks.
When did she look like that? She looked
Wait a second. Wait, is that the girl? Hey, wait. Is that the girl from My First Kiss?
yeah.
That's the girl. Yeah, from 7th grade.
So why did they were already dating?
Oh my god.
So there I was in my Hufflepuff cloak, waiting for the Hogwarts Express. I noticed a family behind me and a boy looking at me. I smiled at him and looked away, but then I noticed in line that he was staring at me. We get seated on the train, and I hear him whisper to his mom something about YouTubers, and I thought I heard him say, "Animations." I'm caught, I thought to myself. And he said, "So, what are y'all's names?" This kid was good. There was nothing I could do. He knew, and I knew. I had to come clean. My name's Calliope McGrublin. Oh, I'm kidding. I came clean. My name's Bryson. Are you Hemanations?
Oh no.
Yes, I am. And this kid burst into tears on the train. I was so flustered, I didn't know what to do except comfort him and tell him it was okay. I just felt bad for the other family in there thinking, who the heck is this Bryson kid and why is he important? What kind of name is Bryson anyway? Sorry, he watches me on the internet.
I have a license right here now, Bryson.
We got off the train and he filmed a quick video with me in it, and then I reunited with my friends and rode the Velociraptor. And that sums up my trip to Florida. I didn't see any gators though. Did you guys know that I was actually born in Florida? So legally, I am a Florida man. That might explain a lot of things. Another time, me, Brody, and Jen went to this awesome go-kart place. Not to brag, but I'm pretty good at go-karting. Mario Kart taught me well. Anyway, we all get on the track, and I smoked the other racers. I was passing everyone. We got off the track and looked at the leaderboard. Boom. Me in first, Brody in second, and Jen in third. We had demolished 6 or 9 people in the race. But then I noticed one of the kids we raced against looking between the scoreboard and me. My nickname on the screen was Ham, and I could see the gears in his head turning. Now, in these situations, I refuse to initiate the conversation. If you ever recognize me in the wild, you have to be the one to start the conversation, because if I thought someone recognized me and went up to them and said, "Hi," I can tell by that look in your eyes that you're a big fan of my work. I mean, why wouldn't you be? Do you want a picture? And the other person said, who the heck are you? No one here knows who you are. Not everything is about you, Mr. Self-Important. Narcissist much? My ego and emotional health would never recover. I cannot take that kind of risk. So, even though I could tell this kid knew who I was, I avoided eye contact and refused to initiate. But this kid was pretty shy and too nervous to start the conversation. So we were stuck in a stalemate of him staring at me and me trying not to make eye contact. After a while, Jen and Brody caught wind of the situation and introduced the kid to me. They exposed me again! He and his group got pictures with me, and they were all really nice. If any of them are watching, I just wanted to say, your guys' racing lines are really bad. Honestly, were you even hitting the gas? You slowpokes should be ashamed of how bad I beat you. It will take you 10 to 15 years to even start to approach my level of go-karting prowess. You should go to bed crying every night because of your colossal failure. Anyway, if you ever do see me, don't hesitate to say hi. I promise not to treat you with disrespect and then publicly shame you.
Oh my god.
This next one happened at VidCon. I had a meetup scheduled at my booth, so I went there and started meeting people, signing things, and taking pictures. It was supposed to be a wholesome, family-friendly meetup. At least that was the plan before the incident. I got through about 10 people and there was a pause. Is that it? I said. No, my mom said, and she pointed. I leaned forward to see past the TV and saw a huge line of people. I was shocked. So many nice people had come out to meet me. I was so grateful, but it took me so much by surprise that something slipped out of my mouth. Oh, shoot. Only I didn't say shoot. I said the word. The big one. The S-dash word. I immediately gasped and covered my mouth. But it was too late. Everyone's jaw dropped. The people at the front of the line pointed and left. I looked over to see my mother's face. An expression of extreme disappointment looked back at me. A face I knew all too well. And just like that, my family-friendly reputation was shattered. But for real, it was hilarious. Everyone laughed it off, and I had a great time meeting everyone. Going forward, I will try not to curse in front of children again, but no promises. All in all, I enjoy meeting you guys, and if you ever do spot me, please don't hesitate to say hi. I promise I won't bite. At least not that hard. Hi, are you Bryson? All jokes aside, I really appreciate you guys watching the video, and I love meeting you. Thanks for watching, and thanks to everyone who has said hi to me. And remember, fame isn't worth chasing because it isn't real, and we all live in a simulation, and none of this matters in the long run. Bye!
Thank you for watching the video, and a special thank you to Bryson's amazing team for their stunning animation skills.
Oh wait, there's blue? There's a blue team?
For making the fantastic sad
there is.
Everyone! Where's Bryson? Everyone! Right!
Princess is 17. Wait, what?
Keep on brain.
Alright.
Yep, she is.
Hold on a sec. Our dog is now 17. Somehow. Is he about to die? Wait.
And thank you to Circle Tunes for doing the
Oh, this.
Blue team.
Production. Who's production people? Bryson, whoever that. Oh, it's time for the next video.
That's the same.
I now have Caitlin
Hey,
here.
Brenner, if you jump off this cliff right now, I'll give you a penny.
And we're about to make another video today. A vlog video.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and a while ago I made a video about the times I almost died and
I might make a new Dorch video today. Because it has been a long time. But look at
One
this.
sibling came to mind, one who would dodge the grass with death more times than I can count.
I have my
A sibling who
controller.
had little to no regard for his own mortality
And we're
and
about to make
regularly
a
hurt
vlog
himself.
video
The wild
today.
child, if you will.
So,
The youngest brother,
get ready.
This is
We're
going to
gonna
be a
make 2
long
videos in a day.
video because Brenner gets injured a lot. I don't want to cut out good stories or do a part 2, so let's just sit down, relax, grab some popcorn, and laugh at my brother's pain.
Wow.
Now, almost all of Brenner's injuries were self-inflicted. However,
Oh my
I think
God.
it's only right we start the video with Brenner's very first injury, the one he got from me. Brenner had recently been born, and my
You get
parents
the other
invited
half
me
and I
into the
get the
room to
other
say
half.
hi to my new baby brother. As I said hello to him, he reached out his hand and scratched my chest. Now, obviously,
Oh, that's
Brenner was
nice.
just a baby. He had no control of his body and was just moving around. But my 4-year-old brain could not let this slide. How dare you? First you come into my house, take my spot as the
That's
cute youngest
giving me
child, and
vibes
take
of
all
the
the
Blood
attention
Moon.
from my
Yeah.
parents, and now this? I offered you my hand in friendship, and you attacked me.
Minute
You
Man.
must pay recompense for your actions.
No,
It's gonna get worse than scratch.
No, stop. Just calm down. Don't do it. My parents tried to stop me, but it was too late. I reached out and scratched him back. He began to cry, and my parents put me in timeout. Little did Brenner know, his pain had just begun. Okay, in all seriousness, I felt really bad for what I did. Even now, I still regularly apologize to Brenner about it. But he can't even remember it, so he doesn't care. Brenner, my conscience has really been getting to me lately, and I'm so sorry about what I did.
Dude, that was 17 years ago. Can you just move on? I
How old
forgive
is
you,
he?
okay?
Thank you. I
He's
love you, Brenner. I'm
17.
so glad I could get
He
that
might
off
be
my chest.
18.
yeah, probably. And he's 21, so...
Remember in my pain video where my brother Brody slammed the door on my fingers? Yeah. Apparently that
Before I
experience
made that
runs in the
superhero
family.
video.
What
Brody
the-
walked through a door as a young Brenner was sticking his fingers on the hinges, and Brody slammed the door again. Brenner's fingers bent every way.
If I had a nickel for every time I slammed a sibling's fingers in the door,
You would have
I'd
two.
have 2 nickels. That isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Luckily,
You
Brenner's
always
fingers
shut
didn't
the
break,
door
and the
on
doctors
the-
fixed him up.
You already saw him do it and you just shut the door.
I will make no such promises.
One time, me and Brenner were playing tag, and rather than be tagged by me, he jumped into a busy street and a car barely avoided him. I guess Brenner was more willing to die than lose
I
his
saw a short that was
brother
talking
died
about
of
his
death?
little
Definitely
brother.
death.
Wait, you didn't hear the other option?
About
I
cars
genuinely
or
don't know
something.
why he is so accident prone.
Do we have
This
that
next
one?
story
Wait.
was no accident.
Look,
You know how
even.
sometimes your mom has a really good
It's
friend who
hiding now.
decides to make you hang out with her friends'
It's
children,
hiding
but you don't
now.
like them? Yeah. When I was younger, my
hiding.
mom sent me and Brenner to play with the
Oh,
neighbors.
yeah. I made 2
The
clothes.
main reason I didn't like
No, you
James
didn't. You
was
just
because he
ripped
said,
it off.
"Your sister is so hot." Brittany was 18. Jake and I were 8.
You know, I'll let you.
Considered shutting
I'll
up.
let you guys.
Anyways,
watch
I spent the day
for a
tolerating Jake's shenanigans, but eventually I hid from him on the front porch and watched Brenner and Steven play in the front yard. Come here, Brenner, I want to show you something. Brenner walked up to him. Steven grabbed his hand, reached into his pocket, and pulled out a pair of scissors and
I know
started
what's
cutting
happening.
Brenner's
They're
fingers.
colorful.
Stop!
Oh my
I
God.
ran over to them to check on Brenner. His fingers were bleeding and he was crying. I slapped the scissors out of Steven's hand, grabbed him by the arm, and forced him inside to his mom. Hey, Steven just cut Brenner's fingers with scissors. Oh, Steven. What? That's it? I was shocked. Call my mom right now so she can pick us up. We're leaving. We left and
Wait.
Brenner's fingers healed just fine. But still, that reaction from the mom was not okay. Luckily, I never had to go to that family's house again. Reminds me of another time Brody was really young and another boy was punching him. My mom took the kid to his mom and told her that his son was hitting Brody. And all she did was say, "Soft hands, Hunter. I I mean, come on! Soft hands? How about punishing your kid for hitting a stranger?
You clearly don't know how to discipline children.
Why?
I'll show you how it's done.
A lot of Brenner's injuries were caused by him trying to grow up fast and to keep up with
I say it.
For example,
I say number one instead of the other words, or else I'll get
Bryson doesn't need
demonetized.
training wheels on his bike, so neither do I.
No, you don't. You got to. Oh, jeez. Oh, he gonna break his neck. He gonna break his neck. He gonna break his neck.
one time, Brenner tried to set a trend that the other brothers would follow.
Oh
The
no.
consequences were severe. This next story is the real reason I made this video.
Really?
I'm honestly still surprised that Brenner survived this. It was bad. In our basement, we had a tall exercise machine that looked like this. Brenner decided that he wanted to climb it and jump off it onto our beanbag for fun. However, this time it went horribly wrong. Brenner pushed the beanbag close to the machine.
Oh no, I know this.
First,
Oh, he's gonna bust his head. He's gonna bust his head open like. Oh my God, it's like the Minecraft
part of
clutch.
the
He's
beanbag
gonna do the same
exercise
thing
bench
what
was
I
extended
did.
out, hiding the big
You did it on a bed.
Brenner thought that since there was part of the beanbag there, it would be soft.
Then you guys have to go.
Metal part, and he split his
Nah,
forehead
here
wide
I don't
open.
have to. After this video, same thing happened to me.
Mom and Brittany came
It
running
looked
into
like a blood eye was on my forehead. And he got stitches, and look at, and this is on his
I
forehead.
only caught a glimpse of him as they ran out, but I could tell it was bad.
Oh my
Brittany
God.
and Mom ran to a
Same thing happened to
Brenner's
me.
skull through
Oh
gashes.
no.
My dad sent me to a friend's house so they could watch me while my
wait.
parents took
Please don't tell me please don't tell me it looks like this. Please don't tell me it looks like this.
I'm hungry already.
I'm going to Google. It says from foreheads. No, you have. Are you? What is wrong? I might get demonetized, maybe. I might get demonetized, but do you think do I care? Yes. I want the flip. Yeah. Yup.
I'm hungry.
Hey guys. Hold on, guys. Don't do that. Yeah. I'll look like that. What will be right here?
Have you guys met Squiddy yet?
Yep. Squiddy 2.0 is here.
Well, because the other one died.
Yep. And this is his son. He's on my head now.
Just in the please. Just the place.
I can't find what I was thinking of in my head, but who cares? Now let's get back to the video.
took care of Brenner. I remember sitting on their stairs, terrified that I'd never see Brenner again. God, please hear my prayer. If you make Brenner be okay, I promise I'll never be mean to him again.
Oh wait, did you guys? I'm sorry for keeping pausing, but
Can I sit down?
no, you've been sitting down. Do you know what house I am? You might notice because you might notice from my YouTube shorts. This is my grandma's house.
Yeah.
And we did one that attack hide and seek one. And it was short and it got like 100.
At the hospital, since
maybe.
Brenner was so accident prone, they kept pointing to cuts on his head that were from previous shenanigans. Is this cut old or new? Is this cut old or new? Is this old or new? Finally, my sister was like,
This! The gaping gash on his forehead. That is new. Forget the rest of it. Fix that!
somehow the doctors patched him up. I think they even had a plastic surgeon involved.
Yeah, I had two.
When I next saw Brenner, he was up on his feet with 25 stitches
Oh
in
my,
his head.
25?
But he was okay. Phew!
I had two
Die,
plastic
Brenner. I'm so
surgeons.
glad you're okay. Anyway,
He might get
No,
penalized.
it's my time to sit.
Oh, well,
It's my time to sit. It's my time to sit, Ryan.
look who's going
the
ahead
doctors,
now.
he was okay. Brenner, can you
It's my time to
count on
sit.
the injuries? You're gonna die if you're not careful.
It's not hard to die.
Yeah.
I could do it like right now. But like number
Number
two.
two.
Another time, a young Brenner was using the bathroom and found a bottle of painkillers.
Oh, no.
They were coated in a
He wants
sugary
to get
glaze to
drunk.
make them go down easier.
Is
So
he gonna
Brenner
have
took the
drugs?
pills one
Because
by
I
one
think
and sucked on them
painkillers
till they
have
ran out of
drugs.
sugar,
They do.
then spat them out.
Oh my
He did
God.
this over and over and over, and from
Please
sucking on the
don't
pills, he
get-
got sick and passed out.
I'm tired.
My mom discovered Brenner unconscious
Be right back. Actually.
on the bathroom floor surrounded by pills. What? And once again, the doctors proved why it's good to go to college. Not for me, though, but as for you guys, good for you. I don't know how they saved him, honestly. I don't really know how doctors work. For all I know, they could have removed all of Brenner's blood, which was tainted with drugs, thrown it away, then pumped him up with fresh blood. I don't know. Another time, he swallowed a bunch of coins, and again, my parents rushed him to the hospital where he was x-rayed to show a pile of coins in his stomach. They
wait,
told my
wait.
poor parents to dig through his
No.
waist until they got all the coins.
They did the number two.
But way more disgusting. He was like a piggy bank, but way more disgusting. Honestly, with how often Brenner visited the hospital, I'm surprised they didn't have a special section of the hospital just for him. This next story is surprisingly
about
the
the
only
fat
time
dog.
Brenner has ever broken a bone.
One
You
time.
would think at this point that he would have no bones left because of how often he gets hurt, but nope, he still has
How?
bones. My family has a small motorcycle that we call Big Bertha. It's fun to ride around on, but it has no suspension. It is 2 wheels and a motor. That's
it.
One day, Brenner was driving it, and despite knowing the Big Bertha had no suspension, he decided to ride it off a curb. The bike bounced, Brenner swerved and lost control, and he
Oh
went
my
head over
God.
handlebars.
He's gonna break his arm.
He landed on his arm and
Quick story. On December 2021, on Christmas, actually, I broke my arm from a hoverboard. It's annoying. It was annoying.
And
totally
you fell out of that.
One hospital trip later, and Brenner had a cast. He wanted his cast to be unique, so he asked me to paint it to look like Thanos' gauntlet. So I got the paint out and painted it as best I could to look like the gauntlet. It looked pretty cool in my opinion, but then later Brenner's arm got itchy. The doctors told him that his arm would be itchy at first, but that if he ignored it, the itchiness would go away. They also specifically told him to leave the cast alone and to not shove anything into the cast to try and scratch his itch. However, the itch got the better of Brenner, so without consulting anyone, he brought his glasses and started shoving the long end into his cast in an attempt to scratch his itch. He pulled the glasses out only to realize that the little rubber covering had slipped off and it was now stuck in the cast. Determined to scratch his itch and recover the rubber cover, Brenner somehow removed all of the soft wrappings underneath the cast, leaving only the hard outer shell. Brenner had scratched his itch and was satisfied.
Can you just wait for them to cut your cast and the rubber part fall? You can just draw it up, put it in your pocket.
It's fine. Then Mom walked in and saw what Brenner had done.
Uh-oh. Oh!
They went back to the hospital and explained the situation. Can you imagine being a doctor and setting someone up with a nice cast to help them heal, and the next thing you know, they ruined it?
I feel like the maid. I just cleaned up this mess. Keep it clean for 10 minutes.
They had to cut off his Thanos cast and make another one for him. Brenner got home and asked me to paint his new cast. No, I spent a lot of time painting that last one and you ruined it. How do I know you won't ruin it again?
Come on, man, just paint it again.
Why should I be penalized because of your sloppiness?
So Brenner went around wearing a lame blue cast rather than a cool Thanos cast. A few months later, the doctors took off the cast and they realized that Brenner's arm had healed crooked. It was literally like a 15-degree angle. My mom pointed this out and the doctor said, yeah, well, it's within the range of crookedness that we consider to be acceptable, so we're just gonna leave it like that.
What? That's easy for you to say. You're not the one who has to live with a crooked arm. Fix his arm and do it right this time.
So the doctors explained that in order to fix it, they would have to re-break Brenner's arm, angle it correctly, and recast it.
Do it.
Wait, what?
Hold them down.
Wait, no!
So they did that, and Brenner's arm eventually healed correctly, but not without pain. Now you would think that after breaking his arm on Big Bertha, that Brenner would never touch that thing again, right? Nope. Let me tell you one last story. One day, me and Brenner got in one and decided to go for a ride. Him on Big Bertha and me and my dog. We chased each other around a parking lot, but then I thought, how can I make racing around more interesting? And my mind went to my favorite racing game, Mario Kart. You know, the game where you destroy your enemies by throwing items at them. So I decided to drive by Brenner and throw my flip-flops at him. We went back and forth.
It's my turn, so I'm the guy, Ryan.
You know, the game where you destroy your enemies by throwing items at them. So I decided to drive by Brenner and throw my flip-flops at him. We went back and forth throwing flip-flops at each other like green shells for some time. Then I zoomed by and got a good flip-flop strike on Brenner. And he wanted to retaliate with something stronger. He grabbed a big tree branch and threw it towards me. He swung the branch and I swerved out of the way. But the branch was so heavy that swinging it threw Brenner off balance. He swerved and flew over the handlebars once more.
Again? Freaking again?
Brenner was scraped and bruised, but luckily nothing broke. And he finally learned his lesson, and he doesn't drive Big Bertha anymore. But I do. Here we are at the end of the video, and yet, that's not even all of Brenner's injuries. But if I keep talking about them, this video is going to be 30 minutes long, and at that time, he'll probably injure himself again. Let's quickly get through some last stories. Lightning round. We visited a janky aquarium that let you swim with sharks, and a bamboo shark bit Brenner's finger. Brenner went to a trampoline park, attempted a stupid trick, and landed on his head and had to wear a neck brace for a few weeks. Brenner and Brody went kayaking. Brody tried to splash Brenner with the paddle, but it skipped off the water, slammed into Brenner's face, and cracked his front teeth. A car almost backed over him as a child. He hung onto the bumper while being dragged, and my sister stopped the car to save him. His friend accidentally shot him in the forehead with a BB gun, and his forehead still has a dent. In conclusion, Brenner's guardian angel is built different, because she has saved Brenner more times than I can. And as much as I make fun of him, I am grateful for that. As he has grown, I think he has gotten a little less action-prone. Let's hope it keeps going in that direction, because I'm pretty sure he has used up all of his 9 lives. God has sent his soul back to the living world so many times at this point that if Brenner shows up there again, God might just say, oh, forget it, and keep him. Well, hey, it could be worse. At least his soul is going to heaven. Hey guys, it's me, your favorite Bryson. Thanks for watching. It's been a while.
And that's the end of the script. It is going to be 5,000. Yeah, just kidding. We don't make scripts.
It's the end of the video, but I just wanted to do one more short. One short. And it's also about his little brother.
Wait, let's see his shots if we made a new shot.
Oh my god, I see it.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and I just posted a video all about my brother Brenner, who gets hurt all the time, but I neglected to mention mention how my little brother now has his license. The roads are no longer safe for us. If you are within a 5-mile radius of him when he's in a car, you are in grave danger. And I can prove it. Here's a video of Brenner learning to drive.
Stop. Oh, stop.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and I just posted a video all about my brother Brenner. I'm so bad at art. Here's a little sketch I made. Just a little doodle. I'll probably throw it away.
Oh no, I forgot about this.
Oh my gosh, that's not a doodle. This is beautiful. You're amazing. Stop. I'm not amazing. Say you're amazing. Say it. But I'm not. It's just a doodle. No, it's not. It's incredible. Now say you're amazing. I can't. Say it. I'm amazing. Good.
Let's look away.
I'm so bad at art.
That's why.
Just a little sketch I made. Just a little doodle.
Okay, this is the last one.
One day, I took a walk with Bo, and I sneezed. And from that point on, my back hurt. After tolerating the pain for a week, like a man, I finally decided to have a chiropractor come help me. I laid down, and he touched my back for a few seconds. Yeah, you threw out a rib. Good one. Wait, what? It turns out that from sneezing, I dislocated a rib, like an old man. I didn't even know rib dislocation was a thing. I've barely entered adulthood and my body is already deteriorating. So he fixed the rib, and he adjusted my whole body. In conclusion, I've messed up my neck from sleeping wrong, and I've thrown out a rib from sneezing. So I'm probably just one big fart away from death.
Bye.